I'm fucking pissed. And I know some people like the videos where I'm pissed. Well, I'm fucking pissed. In fact, I woke up so fucking angry today that I was shaking. And before anybody goes off on that tangent that, oh, well, this guy's got a gun and he's really mad. I've been really mad before and I haven't killed a bunch of people, so I wouldn't exactly use that as an argument. I'm here again in the reloading room. I know the edges of this video are cut off here on the sides, but to prove it, I have my Frankfurt Arsenal tumbler right here with a bunch of brass in it, because I'm going to reload a bunch of brass. I'm being all calm and collected right now, because I'm about to get very fucking pissed off. Well, I've been very pissed off. I'm just about to let it all out. So, here we go. If you got any kids, I'd get them the fuck out of the room. Well, I got a hair on my keyboard. Have had enough. I've fucking had enough, and I am officially voting for Donald J. Trump in this election. And I fucking hate Donald Trump. In fact, if you can look at my videos. I have a history. I haven't made this up. Yeah, I have a history in my videos not changing this position. I've never changed it, but I have fucking had enough. I've been put over the edge. I've went off the deep end. I've snapped. My fuse is blown. Whatever you want to say. I cannot fucking take it anymore with the goddamn mainstream media and this entire dog and pony show that they got going on for this fucking Hillary Clinton cunt. Now, I used a big four-letter word. Again, I'd get the kids out of the room. Or let them say it. Fuck it. Who cares? They won't remember this shit anyway. I have had it with all this horseshit. And here are the two things. The debate did not drive me over the edge. I will tell you that right now. The fucking debate did not drive me over the edge. I thought Hillary handily won that debate because Trump was being a fucking asshole, a bully, and an idiot by interrupting and all that sort of shit that he pulled on the debate. Hillary won that debate. But what really sent me over the edge was the talking heads after the debate. These motherfuckers are fucking outrageous. And what is going on in this country right now is unacceptable. We are better than this as a nation. We need to not say that this is okay. You can say whatever you want, but there should be a lot more backlash for this horse shit. After the election, after the debate, I watched the fucking debate. I got up in the morning expecting them to talk about the debate and who won and who got a zinger in. They both had some good zingers. But what the fuck did they talk about? I turn on the fucking news, and this almost sent me over the edge. I'll tell you what did in a minute. This almost sent me over the edge. What is on the mainstream fucking news when I wake up in the morning, I'm getting ready to go to work, what do they talk about on the debate? Not who had the best zinger, not who made the best arguments. Just see and I'm going to do this a lot. I'm going to make this sort of motion. It looks like a jacking off motion, but it's more like a matter-of-factly motion, like somebody that's full of themselves and know they're right, like the matter-of-fact fucking tone. Oh, that fucking matter-of-fact fucking tone. I am getting so goddamn sick of that in this fucking mainstream media horse shit. The matter-of-fact tone. I'm so fucking sick of it. But they're talking about the debate, and here they are in the fucking mainstream media in the morning. Like CBS Morning. This fucking guy, did you see fucking Trump, how much water he drank? He was sniffing. God damn it, what the fuck are you talking about, you son of a bitch? I don't give a shit if he had to back up a tractor trailer and put the hose in his mouth and drink it. We are talking about the history of this fucking world. We are talking about the end of days. I know I almost sound fucking religious and I have some sort of prophecy coming up. We are talking about nuclear war. We are talking about the end of fucking days. This isn't the sky is falling. But what I'm getting at is we do not need to be talking about, this fuck guy, he drank a lot of water. He's been sniffing a lot. The guy's like, I got like cocaine and picked a bad day to stop sniffing. Are you fucking retarded? Are you mentally retarded when you say shit like that? We are talking about something that is going to affect the history of the world, because we're electing the leader of the free world, which I've never understood that exactly, because I don't think we should be the world police anyway, but as it is, we are talking about the leader of the free world, and you're talking about how much water he drank? Are you fucking nuts? I hate Donald Trump. I am a libertarian. I have very little in common with the Republican Party. I have very little in common with the Democrat Party. However, when you look at people like Gary Johnson, I don't think I'm going to be voting for the Libertarians this year. Gary Johnson is a fucking moron. And by that, I mean, oh, yes, Gary Johnson, what do you think about the situation with the illegal immigrants? Oh, please, don't call them illegal immigrants. Okay, Webster's Dictionary is not that fucking secret. It's not top secret. It's not a top secret email that you get put on a fucking server and it gets magically deleted. It's not fucking secret. You can go on Google, type in Webster's Dictionary. Illegal immigrant. Illegal not legal. Illegal, not legal. Atheist, not theist. That's kind of what it means when you put like one of those cool little letters in front of the words like that. Illegal, not legal. Immigrant, somebody that comes in from another country. Just like an emigrant is somebody that leaves a country. Like, I want to emigrate from New York because it's a big shithole. Didn't legally come into this country. That's all it means. This whole idea that it's racist or it's a fucking bad word or this and that, that is entire more of this horseshit that I have got too sick of. Illegal immigrant did not come here legally. And Gary Johnson, you're gonna open your big fucking mouth about that? Are you fucking kidding me? And the thing is, people use that as a gotcha. Oh, I know this guy. This guy's a fucking, again with the matter of factly, this guy's a fucking libertarian. Look at the fucking libertarian candidate. Are you fucking retarded? If you're going to use that argument, then I guess you actually want Donald Trump as president if you're on the right. Because, I mean, obviously the person that actually gets the nomination who everybody wanted. No! And the same works for Democrats. Do you think they wanted Hillary Clinton up there and they didn't want somebody like Bernie or Jill Stein? No! Doesn't work that way. You're fucking retarded. Anyway, not voting for Gary Johnson. They use that as a fucking gotcha, though. See? This guy, he voted libertarian. Look at fucking Gary Johnson. He's, again, it all just builds. It builds. And I have been relatively calm until today because of something I heard last night, which was the straw that broke Le Camel de Bac. So, I'm gonna even forget what I'm talking about. I'm so fucking pissed off in this video. And I woke up so angry that I was shaking because I can't do it anymore. I just cannot fucking do it. So if I start talking about something and don't finish that thought, don't get surprised, but it's probably gonna happen in this video a few times. Let me just get to what broke the fucking camel's back. I was watching fucking CNN last night. For some reason, I didn't want to be watching it because I'm sick of this whole debate shit, and I've been, again, remaining relatively calm, but I can't do it anymore. I'm just not. I can't. It's over. I have gone. I was watching CNN last night. Again, not by my choice. I know I had the remote, but the music channels, there was lame songs. I'm a classic rocker, and the songs weren't on there. We have Time Warner Cable. They give you the music channel. Anyway, so we just flipped it on the news. So I put it on CNN. I didn't put it on CNN. Somebody put it on CNN, and I'm listening there. And there is this fucking Oh, don't use that racial epithet. There is this Latino woman on there that is saying, and she fucking personifies the goddamn matter-of-factly nature that I'm talking about. Stop with the fucking nose thumbing. Can you fucking, like, everybody should just believe it? Horse shit. She fucking personifies it, and she was the one that drove me over the edge. So there's this Latino woman on there, and she says, "You fucking believe Trump was tweeting at 3 o'clock in the morning? That is not okay for a presidential candidate to be doing." Who the fuck asked you? And, in fact, who the fuck made you the person that was going to decide that? Because I thought that the left had this fucking mindset that you're not supposed to bash people with different lifestyles. And I agree with that mindset. You're not supposed to do that. You shouldn't be bashing gay people because they're different from you. You shouldn't be bashing this person because he's a different race than you. You shouldn't bash other people's lifestyles specifically for their lifestyles. You can bash them for other reasons. But you shouldn't be bashing people for their lifestyles. I'm a night owl. I got up at 1 p.m. today. I am a night owl. So I stay up late and shit, may have a few beers, a little crazy. But the audacity to fucking say nobody should be up at 3 a.m. tweeting. If Twitter didn't want you to tweet at 3 a.m., they'd shut down the fucking site before then! Obviously, some people should be tweeting at 3 a.m. I don't have Twitter because I don't like it, but this fucking bitch made me so pissed off that I felt like making a goddamn Twitter account. This is fucking unacceptable, what is going on right now. It's not okay. It is not okay. She goes on, I can't believe this fucking guy, get a load of this fucking guy. He was tweeting at 3 a.m. Yeah, people do that. People tweet at 3 a.m. People shoot videos at 3 a.m. People do a lot of weird shit. People jerk off at 3 a.m. You could be doing any of those things, and it's none of your business. And who the fuck appointed you as the fucking bitch that gets to decide what you should be doing anyway? It is absolutely outrageous To the point that I will tell you the one saving grace, though. I think the media has played their hand a little bit too hard. They had two pair, but they're thinking they had a royal flush. No. I think they've overstepped their bounds this time. I think they've taken the one step too far. The long walk off a short pier, the last step's a doozy. I think they've overdone it this time, because everything you hear is anti-Trump. Trump could cut a fucking fart that didn't smell quite right, and it would be, oh, fucking Trump, oh my god, cut a fucking unacceptable fart. What the fuck are you talking about? And the thing is, it's just too blatant. You have overstepped the bounds as to how blatant it is. And as I said, you can check my videos. I have not changed on this stance. I do not like Trump, and I will never ever vote for the lesser of two evils again, because I am strongly against that. And first of all, in this election, I feel it's more of three evils, because I feel that Gary Johnson actually has a chance in this election because people are sick of the lesser of two evils. By the way, keep that in mind for people that say the next election, I'm not going to vote Libertarian, they don't have a chance. Well, they actually almost do have a chance in this one. I think you'll be surprised by how many they get. The only problem is Gary Johnson is a fucking window-licking retard. They've overplayed their hand, though, because people are starting to realize, I mean, the media might be a little bit in Hillary's court. And then you get these fucking rocket scientists that say, look at me. Again, I cannot stand the fucking matter-of-fact speaking. Like, they automatically assume everybody's on their side, because, and I think it's because people like me and people that maybe subscribe to me, or, you know, our sort of people have kept quiet so long. You need to get out there and fucking talk. But again, with the matter-of-fact speaking, what the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck. Wow, I had to get my head out of my ass. So, what I was going to say there is these people say, oh yeah, again, matter-of-factly, you think the media is all fucking owned by leftists. Well, what about fucking Fox News or faux news? The joke is that Fox News is the dumb, media outlet. The reason that's a joke is because the entire media is fucking on the left. If you can honestly look at the media and look at it and say, oh, I bet you the media is owned by a bunch of fucking Jews, it doesn't matter. The media is owned by a bunch of leftists, whether you believe the Jewish thing or not. It is undeniable, because you have one exemption, and that exemption is known as, oh, you must have heard that on fucking faux news. It's pretty obvious that it is owned by the left. That is absolutely 100% true. So, you cannot fucking look at this whole situation and say that a fair chance is being given to this gentleman, Donald Trump, because the media's bought and paid for. And I keep hearing, well, I've seen a lot of lawn signs for Trump. I haven't seen anybody for Hillary, kind of bolstering themselves, thinking that Trump's going to win, which, at this point, like I said, go Trump. The reason you don't see a lot of Hillary lawn signs is because she doesn't need any. Because the entire media is for her. Her advertising is free. And she still puts out fucking campaign ads, retarded attack ads. What was the one I just saw today? Oh, this fucking gem that she just put out that I just saw today. This fucking gem. Get a load of this. She just said, I'm Hillary Clinton, and I've always approved this message, standing by her fantastic nature on not changing subject. You know she was against gay marriage? Whoopsie! I guess she didn't always approve that. So that was a big fat fucking lie. But you won't hear that in the mainstream media. You'll hear about how Donald Trump lied about this. Donald Trump won't release his tax returns. Raise your hand if you give one single flying fuck about Donald Trump's tax returns. Nope, don't see any. Tax returns. Who the fuck said anything about tax returns? Who gives a fuck what his tax returns say? Oh, but it shows character, and he hasn't paid any federal taxes, therefore he doesn't support our troops. Taxation is theft. Yeah, there's that libertarian coming back. Taxation is theft. But what about roads? How are we gonna have any roads? Oh shit, you got us there. There's no way that a private entity could think of a long, flat surface that you can roll wheels on. No, we need the government for that. Taxation is theft. And I'll even buy into the game where, we need taxes for like police and stuff like that, though, even though I think that could be privatized. I won't go 100% totally anarchist on that. But At the current rate, taxation is theft. There really is no arguing that taxation is absolute theft. Theft. Taking money or anything by force, which is exactly what the government do, and getting nothing in return non-voluntarily, is theft. That's the textbook definition. That's not even getting into politics, which is weird. Somebody made a good point. I think it was on the Rebel Media. I think it was Gavin McInnes or something that said that. When did science and reality and definitions become controversial topics? That's what I don't understand. If I'm telling you the definition of an illegal immigrant is this, no political stance behind it at all, that is what the definition is. Period. Words have things like meanings that are like verifiable and shit. Like if I say 2 + 2 is 4, you can't say, well, I don't agree with that. You might not agree, but you would be wrong. You would be demonstrably wrong. Where did politics come into this? Anyway, that's a topic for another day. The topic for today is Go Trump 2016. The media, like I said, the media has overplayed its hand. It's so blatantly fucking obvious. And don't think for a minute that it's like, well, this guy's just realizing that. I've known that the media's on the left the whole time. Blatantly. I mean, you'd have to be a complete fucking moron to not know that. But it's too far. It's too fucking far. When I hear, the water pump cut on. When I hear, he has no right or no place being up at 3 a.m., I took that as a personal insult. Because I'm sometimes up at 3 a.m. tweeting or working on whatever, doing whatever. We live in America. I know a lot of it doesn't fucking feel like it nowadays because of all the restrictions that we've been having on everything. But we do. We live in America, and we are allowed to be up at 3 a.m. whether we're in a presidential race or not. I have the strangest feeling that when, not if, because it happened before and it was, I guess that this particular tidbit wasn't mentioned in the mainstream media. When Hillary is up at 3 a.m. doing the same shit, you understand that there's timestamps on these Twitter posts, and you can, like, again, verify that this has happened. Well, I bet you that wasn't, like, a big topic. And then she called the big fat pig, Rosie O'Donnell, a big fat pig, and the big fat pig, Rosie O'Donnell, got all pissed off that somebody called her a big fat pig. Again, you have the right to get pissed off. But doing so for something that, again, has to do with the leader of the will affect world history. Literally, this could end humanity. Because if we get somebody in there that's crazy, like the joke about Donald Trump is he's going to get the football and launch all the nuclear bombs, we're talking about somebody that will actually have this power. And Hillary, my thought has been Trump will always take things too far, and Hillary won't take things far enough. Well, if you get Hillary because you bought into these lies and ridiculous, retarded things like calling Rosie O'Donnell, who is a big fat pig. And when I say big fat pig, I mean verifiably a big fat pig. Again, science is not something that you can really argue. If you are fat and obese, you are unhealthy. Your doctor will tell you that you are unhealthy. Like this, I am unhealthy. I could lose some pounds. That is absolutely verifiable. They have these things called like a scale. When you get on a scale, it doesn't have anything to do with your politics. You are verifiably unhealthy. And Rosie O'Donnell, being a big fat bitch, is unhealthy. So if she gets called that and she's unhappy about it, that's too bad. But it doesn't change the fact that it's true. When the media focuses on that, when we're talking about somebody that can actually end humanity, we have got a problem. We have a failure to communicate. That's not okay. We are better than this as a nation. By the way, I'm not wearing my Omega Seamaster. I have a deep blue Sequest diver on today. I forgot to put the Seamaster on for the video. Whatever. So in case you're wondering, that we are better than this as a nation. I'm literally talking about the end of humanity. If Hillary gets in because of these lies and does something like, I don't know, not protect the country because that would be racist to do things like say, you know, maybe we shouldn't just let everybody in without checking them. Now, I don't agree with Trump's stance that we should just ban Muslims based on the fact that we're Muslim, that they're Muslim. That's retarded. But letting everybody in is also just as retarded. The immigration system in this country is broken, but I have people in the family that actually went through the proper channels and became a citizen legally. So I don't have much sympathy for these people, these poor, oppressed people that, you know, can't come in the country legally. It is broken. It should be a lot faster. It should be a lot more streamlined. However, it isn't, and it needs to be. Look, you can hear people yelling in the background, despite the fact that I told them not to make noise in the background. despite the fact that I told them not to make noise in the background, they still talk. Anyway, I don't want to edit this video into a bunch of cuts, so that's what we're kind of coming off the tongue here, going fast, just fire them as fast as you can. With the immigration system that it currently is, which is a big clusterfuck, people still get it. It needs to be improved. It does need to be sped up. The fucking miles and miles of hoops that you got to go through do need to be addressed. But that's far removed from letting everybody in. With that, letting everybody in was never the option on either side, nor was banning everybody from coming in. Oh, Trump hates immigrants. No, that's not true. Well, Trump hates Mexican people. Well, that's also not true. Then you hear, Trump hates Mexican people. I've got a soundbite that says it is. He said that they're rapists, and they said that they're criminals and shit. Actually, again, if you didn't have the mainstream media fighting for you, what you might realize is he didn't actually say that. What he said was there is an alarming number of people that illegally immigrate here. Sorry, Gary Johnson, I know I probably got your jimmies in a goddamn rustle. There are an alarming number of people that come over here illegally that are rapists and, like, criminals and shit. So that is true. Again, we go with the facts that are becoming political. That actually does happen. It's just like the fact that, did you know that you're 96 times more likely to get killed by a non-Muslim terrorist? Or I think, like, when you go by, I don't know what, it was some stupid made-up stat to make it look like Muslims were innocent on something. It was like 96% of terrorist attacks are not Muslims. But what they didn't do is they didn't do a per capita sort of thing, where if you do a per capita sort of thing, you're 13 times more likely to die from a Muslim terrorist than anybody else. And again, I don't really give a shit about that. But again, that's alarming, and it's a fact, and that's kind of like verifiable and shit. So all this shit that just gets swept under the rug for Hillary and just fucking comes out in full force, retarded shit that comes out in full force for Trump, has gone over the line for me. Hopefully other people see this. And trust me, I was one of the most steadfast never-Trumpers. Well, not never-Trumpers. I can't say I would never vote for Trump. But I was one of the most steadfast libertarians. And I still am. This is not a vote of the lesser of two evils. Do not forget about that. I just have a message from New York Firearms. How clever. This is not a protest vote. What a fucking retarded saying that is. Protest vote. Protest what? Protest means that you're, I'm not going to vote for the Republican because I don't like him, so I'm going to go for the third party. That assumes that the Republican has already gained your vote. No, it doesn't work that way. They're not automatically entitled to my vote. Nobody is. It is not a vote for the lesser of three evils. I always say that. See, I remember that I got on a tangent earlier about that and I never finished it. It's not the lesser of three evils. It is in direct opposition to this dog and pony show that has been put on for Hillary. I can't take it anymore. I have had enough. I cannot sit by and just even pretend that there is a fair race going on. A fair representation is not being made of the candidates. Trump, again, as we talked about the fart that doesn't smell particularly pleasant, that would be the mainstream news. Hillary could go into the middle of Times Square and eat an infant, and nothing would be made of it. And that's just a little bit ridiculous to me. That is a little bit outrageous to me. It's got so maybe I am doing a protest vote. I am protesting this entire fucking parade. I'm protesting this parade. There, you want to talk about a protest vote? I will be voting for Donald J. Trump in November because I'm protesting this entire parade because it's, like I said, I think the theme of this video is too much. Too much. You killed it. You killed it. I understand that you are entirely bought and paid for Hillary, but you went a little bit too far. You just took one step too much. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to vote in direct opposition to this. And considering that they made their hands so clear on what side they're on, the direct opposition to that would not be the libertarian vote for a guy that doesn't understand apparently proper English of illegal immigrants, but it is unfortunately Donald Trump. So I will be voting for Donald Trump. I'm sure there are things that I've missed in this video, but this was entirely off the cuff, and like I said, I don't even know if I made a coherent point here, but if you take away one thing from this video, I don't care who you vote for in November, but too much. And I don't think that Trump's going to do a really great job. In fact, I think the outcome will be very similar if Trump or Hillary gets in, to be 100% honest with you. But too much media. You got to back it off. You have got to back it off. So, and if you don't believe me, look at my prior videos where I said I will never fucking vote for Trump. Fuck him. But you blew it. You blew it. That's all I got to say. So, thanks for watching. Take it easy, guys.